A snowy day adventure.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little neighborhood nestled among tall buildings and bustling streets, there lived a young boy named Peter. Peter loved winter more than any other season. He loved the way the cold air tickled his nose and the sound of his footsteps crunching in the snow. One morning, Peter woke up to find his world transformed into a winter wonderland. Overnight, the city had been blanketed in a thick layer of snow, turning everything into a soft, white paradise. Excitedly, Peter bundled up in his warmest clothes, pulled on his red snowsuit, and dashed outside. As soon as Peter stepped out the door, he felt the crisp air sting his cheeks. But he didn't mind. He was too busy marveling at the beauty of the snow-covered landscape. Everything was so quiet and still, like the world was holding its breath. Peter decided to explore his neighborhood, his footprints leaving a trail behind him in the freshly fallen snow. He made his way down the street, past rows of houses with smoke curling from their chimneys, and trees weighed down with heavy blankets of snow. Laughing with joy, Peter picked himself up and brushed the snow off his clothes. He looked around, wondering what other adventures awaited him on this snowy day. Suddenly, he spotted something shimmering in the distance. Soon, Peter came across a small hill, its slope inviting and irresistible. With a gleeful shout, he threw himself onto his belly and started to slide down, the wind whipping past his face as he sped down the hill. At the bottom, he landed with a soft thud, sending a spray of snow into the air. At the center of the pond, Peter found a group of children skating and laughing, their cheeks rosy with cold. They welcomed him with open arms, and soon Peter was gliding across the ice with them, feeling like he was flying. Curious, Peter trudged through the snow until he reached the source of the shimmer. To his delight, he discovered a frozen pond, its surface sparkling like 1,000 diamonds in the sunlight. Without hesitation, Peter stepped onto the ice, his boots crunching softly as he made his way across. As the sun began to set and the sky turned pink and orange, Peter knew it was time to head home. He said goodbye to his new friends and made his way back through the snowy streets, his heart full of happiness and wonder. That night, as Peter curled up in bed, he smiled to himself, thinking about all the adventures he'd had on this snowy day. And as he drifted off to sleep, he knew that tomorrow would bring even more magic and joy.
Like, my channel.